There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all the lessons of history. The most shocking fact about war is that its victims and its instruments are individual human beings, and that these individual beings are condemned by the monstrous conventions of politics to murder or be murdered in quarrels not their own. The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do, when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. Consistency is contrary to nature, contrary to life. The only completely consistent people are dead. There isn't any formula or method. You learn to love by loving, by paying attention and doing what one thereby discovers has to be done. It is a bit embarrassing to have been concerned with the human problem all one's life and find at the end that one has no more to offer by way of advice than try to be a little kinder. Great is truth, but still greater, from a practical point of view, is silence about truth. By simply not mentioning certain subjects, totalitarian propagandists have influenced opinion much more effectively than they could have by the most eloquent denunciations. A belief in hell and the knowledge that every ambition is doomed to frustration at the hands of a skeleton have never prevented the majority of human beings from behaving as though death were no more than an unfounded rumor. There's only one effectively redemptive sacrifice, the sacrifice of self-will to make room for the knowledge of God. Science has explained nothing. The more we know, the more fantastic the world becomes, and the profounder the surrounding darkness. The charm of history and its enigmatic lesson consist in the fact that, from age to age, nothing changes and yet everything is completely different. Hell isn't merely paved with good intentions. It's walled and roofed with them. Yes, and furnished too. The worst enemy of life, freedom, and the common decencies is total anarchy. Their second worst enemy is total efficiency. A childlike man is not a man whose development has been arrested. On the contrary, he is a man who has given himself a chance of continuing to develop long after most adults have muffled themselves in the cocoon of middle-aged habit and convention. My fate cannot be mastered, it can only be collaborated with and thereby, to some extent, directed. Nor am I the captain of my soul, I am only its noisiest passenger. Bondage is the life of personality, and for bondage the personal self will fight with tireless resourcefulness and the most stubborn cunning. One of the great attractions of patriotism, it fulfills our worst wishes. In the person of our nation we are able, vicariously, to bully and cheat. Bully and cheat, what's more, with a feeling that we are profoundly virtuous.